All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, Episode 1. That's
new
a mouthful.
show. It is a mouthful.
Yeah.
And it is also a new romance anime.
Let's go.
I feel like romance anime in recent years have just been getting better and better, and we have so many good ones that we can watch now, and the fact that we get to add another one to the list, yes, please and thank you.
Yes.
Keep them coming.
I have definitely got a vibe already for this show, so I won't say too much than probably what's probably going to get communicated by just the premise of the show.
All right.
But yes, it is a romance show, and it looks to be a very much an our kind of romance show. Like,
cool.
I think
romance, positive reception. I don't need more than that.
Yes,
just
that.
All right.
That's enough, basically, for us. Like,
I'm an easy sell for romance. What can I say?
I am too. For me, though, the big thing that sells it for me is an actual relationship. Like,
well,
no.
Okay.
No. I'm meaning I don't want to get baited and teased by the prospect of a relationship.
But maybe.
Possibly.
Check
if you're
back
doing
in
that,
26
you better.
Episodes, we might hold hands.
If you're doing that, you better be a comedy. Like, but to me, I don't get a hint of comedy about this one. It's probably more a true romance with some drama, obviously, because it's a story.
Oh, totally.
But
the title kind of says this is not a rom-com.
Yes.
This is a romance.
Yes.
Like blooms with dignity. No.
Yes. I am also hoping for, if I have a hope then to throw into this, is that I want to see like really good like relationship mechanical conversations that happen as well. I feel like this is something that the anime community, with regards to the shows and stuff, not the community, but the anime that have been coming out have been doing a really good job of. Like, Horimiya was a great example of this recently.
Yep.
But I'm very excited. This comes highly recommended. I'm ready to meet our characters
and have them fall in love, and we get to just watch and go ooh and ah.
Yeah. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. School.
Okay.
But with bricks though, so you know it's fancy. Oh yeah, this seems like
good.
very, very like very nice school.
Okay.
Oh, these are two separate schools.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Fun.
Okay, so these are where the rougher kids
You've had
go.
high school romances, but what about two high school romances? Yeah. These raindrops will be our tears at some point.
Nah. Only happy tears here.
You can have happy tears, Jacob.
Well, yeah, but he tall.
And he's blonde with piercings, so you know what that means. He a bad boy. He's so bad, you know.
I am here for a height difference romance. Yes!
Height differences!
Guy!
Height differences! Tokyo?
They're both doing the same thing.
Yeah. Hey, he's on his way. He's here. Wow. Yes. You did your part. You were scary. He's a sweetheart. Oh. Victim blaming? You're above that, Rintaro. Oh.
Yeah.
I love he's still a head taller than all the other guys, too. Like. Right, so they got their uniforms. Oh.
Interesting. Because he touched it. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, so is one an all-girls school and one's an all-boys school? Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
Yeah. Huh. Sure, sure. So it might not necessarily be an all boys school. It's just
Right.
there's an all girls school.
Oh, because they always have the curtains closed. Yeah.
Yeah, well, for that side at least, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, the store.
Oh.
Yeah.
Helping
Oh.
out mom.
Uh huh. And he's a mama's boy.
Yep.
Okay, a little cake shop. So it's like a cafe, maybe? Huh. Huh.
One customer, huh?
Yeah. Oh.
Aw.
She's adorable.
Wait. Were all of those things just for her?
Uh-huh. That's why she's hiding in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Good. She didn't do the forgetting umbrella thing or anything like that. A regular.
Okay.
What'd you do? Well, yeah, very bad habit. Yes. Traumatized. The local junior high, of course.
Damn.
Yep. They're like, what? Bro, you roll with us. We're full.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, he does.
huh. So he lives above the cake shop. Gotcha.
Oh.
What? Oh, she's doing the cross-leg thing. Oh my god, these two are so awkward already. I
Yeah.
can tell where this is going, yeah.
Huh? So,
As an apology for
Right.
freaking you out and running out.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was impolite of me. Sorry about that.
She desperately wants some of it, yeah. Oh my god. So part of their whole journey is going to be about like just being more comfortable opening up with each other
Yeah.
and then thus with other people so that they'll make more friends.
Right.
Cuz you don't just go to a cake cafe by yourself, like
Yeah.
that's kind of depressing, honestly.
Oh, sure.
It's not the much, it's more that you're here at a cake shop
Right.
and if you come regularly by yourself, Kaoruko.
Let's think.
You might just be kind of attractive, maybe. Like that
Yeah.
could just be that. What?
Huh? He didn't say anything.
Yeah. So you've been coming to the cake shop, maybe. Shorty to yell. Oh my gosh. And then because she's from the all-girls school.
Yeah.
Doki doki.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
Wait, she bought me coffee and cake. Hang on.
You're doing it again. Ah! Oh, I just realized she's also wearing an outfit with frills. Like, she's probably from a very, like,
Oh, yeah.
well-to-do family, you know?
さっき俺が怖くて飛び出したって言ってましたけど、凛太郎君を怖いって思ったこと一回もなかったですよ。
So all those times she was regarding you,
Yes,
she thought
indeed.
something else.
Oh, come on.
Now we gotta have a very fun.
うるさい。
See, then he's gonna see them from the window, and then he's gonna run out after them. See, you gotta think. You gotta think in the.
俺この間睨まれたんだけど。
Oh, it's a cool way to visualize this.
あれで全然似合わないね。
Back when he had dark hair. You can't keep doing that!
これ
Oh, she forgot the cake.
Or she took the wrong one, or...
Wow.
そんなこと言わずにさ。
Alright. Pick him up and throw him on the ground.
閉めようと思って外に出たらすぐそこの通り沿いに落ちてた。
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh,
okay,
no.
so he's.
あいつら昨日のなんでこんなところに。あいつ怖いって有名だよ。知ってた？不良だって。
不良
Oh, here we go.
一緒にいてもいいことないよ。
And he's too insecure to notice that she's terrified right now.
俺のとこに変な奴らが来るのか。
Oh, so there's really like nothing to it at all.
だから俺らと。
どうしてただの噂だけで人を決めつけられるんですか。
What?
一度話してみませんか。
話され。
While she's terrified, she's standing up for you.
Yeah.
話したくないのならそれでもいいです。ならせめて知ろうともしないのに。
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, you shouldn't spread all this nasty stuff.
あいつといたあんたを使って嫌がらせできりゃよかったけど。気が変わった。
Oh, that's so good. He took the hit.
なんでここに。
Oh shit. Bro probably had his nose smashed against the door. Yeah. Oh, his head. Oh shit. I love how much animation everybody put on these two chuckle fucks running away. Oh.
ごめんなさい。
Wait. Oh.
殴られたからって。
She can barely reach it.
頭ぶつけただけ。
Right.
Yeah.
わざと受けたんですか。なんで。
I didn't want to hurt them.
罰みたいな。俺のせいで巻き込んじまってすみません。
そんな顔を上げてください。凛太郎君のせいじゃないです。
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
あなたのどこが怖いのかさっぱりわからない。こんなに優しい人なのに。助けてくれてありがとう。
くそ、評価なんて期待してなかった。諦めてたのに。
Giving up on it.
手違いそうになる。
Yeah, it feels real good. Okay. I actually got to walk her the way there now.
また食べに行きます。
Oh!
今度は一緒に食べましょうね。ケーキ。
Yeah, she.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes you, dude. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, she's probably liked you for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Girl is like, oh my god, that was. He was so big, and he was
Right.
just suddenly just like
I got
covering
you.
and protecting
Yeah.
me, and whoa.
Yeah, now he's got the cut on his head, so people are going to be like, oh, he got into a fight.
昨日見つけなかっ
And then is he going to see her going to the other school?
No way. No way.
What?
開けんのか
Perfect.
なんでワグリさんが嘘じゃなかったのか
Oh. What was that about assuming things about people because of how they look?
Yeah. Okay.
That was really sweet. I liked that it was very like, we just got them meeting, and like, he knows that she goes to the school opposite him.
And she likes him. Like this is a very clear crush kind of situation. Oh. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Very sweet.
We got ourselves a proper meet cute, and there's no relationship yet, but there's definitely a crush on the one-sided side of things that's been going for a bit, and he has not clued into it for a while.
How much of a meet cute is it really?
Right.
Because maybe she was hoping to run into him again. And yeah, I'm here for it.
I love it too because it shows a very sweet example of a character who's way more invested in this than our perspective would initially like grant us like insight into, because he didn't notice her in that way all those times, and because the show starts here, not at the point when they first actually bumped into each other.
But I also gotta say, I really like
over the course of time.
I really like that that's something that is clarified from the get-go, because one of the tropes that I would get bothered by with like older romances and such is when it's the, okay, you have a whole show, and then towards the end, for like the reason for why they'll suddenly confess or they like them or whatever, it's the,
You did a thing for me 2 years ago.
yeah, I've actually been in love with you this whole time because of some other thing that kind of recontextualizes the entire story, you know, and kind of can kind of cheapen it and stuff. So I like that we get it as the, no,
This is the motivation.
This is the motivation, right? Yeah, exactly. And so it's part of how they meet. Yeah, she does like him, you know, but also it's the like, oh, but I also just like eating cake and I'd like to see him again. But, you know, does one she like him, or is it just
we'll see.
Know, yep, it's a whole mishmash.
But yeah, we've got the classic thing in that he's the scary, looks like a delinquent, got intense eyebrows.
Exactly.
Blonde, tall, physically imposing guy who's actually just a cinnamon roll to the max.
He don't know why I
literally
relate
sells
so
cinnamon
much to this
rolls,
guy.
you know,
Yeah,
like that kind of guy.
Yep.
And then she's the person who looks like a dainty little princess and is small and full of floof, and actually might be the one who's the more intense of the two of them, in that she's not been stalking him, but she's been kind of planting herself intently around him with you know, gumption fired up, and she eats tons of cake and sweets, and she's also willing to tell off two guys
who
that are right
her
there
at night,
who could
when she's by herself
beat
and
her
everything.
up.
Oh yeah, they were fully going to. And while in the midst of that, like that was something also that made me appreciate that scene so much more, because there's something where they, like, yes, absolutely, you would want to rescue someone who is in trouble, right?
Sure.
But there can be a part of it where it feels like it's being done at the expense of the person who then needs to be saved, right?
Sure.
And so to have it be something where then she stands up for him when she is the one that needs to physically be saved, she's like, whoa, hang on now. You know, even though she's still scared, right? It's not like
she
suddenly
wants to do the right thing even if there are consequences.
Exactly,
to
right?
that.
And so it's not that she's just like dumb and reckless or something. No, she is, well, she has decided that she will bloom with dignity, right? And so, yeah, even if she is currently...
She wouldn't be able to look at herself in the mirror if she didn't stand up for him when he wasn't even around.
Right. And so,
there's an integrity to this that I actually think is really cool, is that what she calls them out on is like, hey, that's kind of shitty thing to do. She uses actually a really good, rational, logical argument to this.
Yep.
And then they're like, I don't care if he's not what I say he is.
Right.
I don't care if he's actually a great guy. And then she's like, well, then can you stop? If you don't care that much, then stop, right? It's, you know, what did she say? Unpleasant?
Yeah.
The idea that she would basically say, what you're doing is just beneath you. She's not calling them pieces of shit. She's not calling them names that derides them down. She's saying, you guys are lowering yourselves by engaging in unpleasant behavior, the kind of stuff that you are basically leveling at him.
Right.
And I like that in a weird kind of way, she doesn't make any judgments about them.
Right.
So there's this weird brief second where you think, oh shoot, she reached them. They thought about it for a second. And then they're like, nah, okay, now we're gonna use violence.
Yeah.
Which I think that's cool because we have a perspective on some of the girls of this school.
Yes.
That shows that they do not act with dignity.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah.
So, this is a girl that has come from that environment.
Yep.
And yet shows this dignity when there's no one to impress.
Well,
there's no posturing to be had here.
But I will also point out, she goes to the bakery by herself.
Well,
right?
Totally. But that could be an entirely...
Well, the reason why I want to... It doesn't have to be some connective tissue thing or whatever, but even if the environment that she is regularly in is contrary to what she thinks is right, she's still going to stand up for what she thinks is right. And, oh, hey, we don't see her with other friends from that school. So she may be, in an ongoing manner be kind of paying the price of a sort for, where she doesn't fit in because, she's choosing to be a certain way.
That's possible.
But
I'm more just taking what we know right now, but I think that's possible. The thing that I more get from this is that there is a reason why she's not going with anybody to the cake shop. Right. So far, it's because she likes a guy there. And it's not something that she's necessarily wanting to bring other people into her crushing.
Oh, absolutely.
No, she wants this is something she wants.
Yep.
So if they got into a relationship, I could see her absolutely then bringing other people there.
Sure.
Yeah, because right now it has nothing necessarily to do with her just wanting to not have other people see her eat cake because of some weird shame thing of eating too many sweets and people judging her for it or something.
Right, the little comment that she made of the only reason that I ate them all here was because I was the only customer. Right. And, and so it's like I didn't really want to wait till I got home. But normally she would have just taken a bunch of them to go.
Yeah.
And then,
Which is what she did at the end. She bought a cake to go.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like that, to me, implies I want some bit of this for the many days that I'm not able to come here, nights I'm not able to come here. Or it's I'm bringing this back to family or what have you, and I'm sharing it with them or something.
And they don't need to know about the fact that I already had a slice while at the bakery. That's my little secret.
Yeah, that's part of my allowance or something.
Yeah, exactly.
She's budgeted 3 cake nights a month from what she can spend or something. It's
exactly.
like, yes. Yep. And those were not cheap cakes from what we saw there.
That was also something that I really liked here. So with the whole idea of this is the school for the idiots, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They didn't do the thing of, his family is also poor, right? Well, they might not be especially well off.
No, they're definitely not, because they're living above the shop that they run.
No, totally, yes. But also, if it's in the big city, maybe that's just what you have to do, right?
Oh, totally, yes.
But, it's a nice establishment with staff and things like that, right? It's not the, they have the one shop that they run themselves, working themselves to the bone, and then, you're the only other person who helps them out. I just thought that was a fun little twist on the whole thing where, while it still is almost definitely going to be we are not as well off as, the families of the kids who go to this fancy brick school.
Oh, right? 100%. I would posit actually that we know for a fact that they actually are kind of poor, I would say.
Okay.
Because if you run a consumable food shop of any kind, you are month to month on your yes.
Okay.
Unless you have multiple, there is no way they're making big bucks in this kind of thing.
No, definitely. But it's
her customer regularity means something.
Oh,
to
absolutely.
them.
It's
quite a lot.
It's I know this girl because I've probably talked to her, a few times when she comes in to do to get her treats
mom
and stuff.
Has her on a first name basis.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Or no, she's speaking her last name. That is Wagari. That's definitely a last name. Like she's very much keeping it, professional Japanese.
Also, something that I do appreciate is that the two guys who were then like gonna rough her up and stuff, that was something that was established earlier because of the two guys that then show up and then they run away, because they're like, oh, he's scary.
Right.
Even though he was about to apologize for his friends.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
But
these are over 3,000, almost to 4,000 yen for the cakes there. That's a decent amount.
Yeah, this is a place where it's it might not be like bougie, but it's this is a proper bakery where you're getting nice stuff.
Yeah, we're not going for volume here.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Artisan craft.
Right. People that are dedicated to their work as a vocation rather than, oh hey, we have some part-timers or, people who need some,
Well, right. They have the owner running as one of the main employees here, probably doing a lot of the baking as well.
But that's also just fun because then you can get into things where you have characters that aren't actually connected to the school potentially, but they're like other people that work at the shop and stuff. So
for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as an iconic scene to have his feelings develop, having it be something where we dodge and embrace certain tropes here, I thought was really cool. So let's go over them. He takes the punch rather than like catching the punch or punching
attacking
back.
the other guy. Yeah.
Showing that his kindness is one that extends to all, not just to good people.
Yes,
necessarily.
And also showing how the things that the complex that he kind of has about his size and his height and, looking scary and all that.
Right.
It runs deep to the point where even in times where that would be helpful.
Yes.
And it's hey, you should maybe lean into that. He doesn't, right? Like,
right.
This is absolutely
it's very
one of those
big
situations.
Characterization.
Right. Like the constantly apologizing, right? Even when it's like what are you doing? Like why are you apologizing? You just saved me.
Right. I love that also. That's another thing. We have very graciously kind, very like Japanese culturally apologetic, a dozen times characters here.
Yep.
Starting off with that in the beginning and having it questioned at the beginning so that we can know, oh, that's where the character development is going to come in. He's going to be able to wield this side of himself that so many people view as scary as actually a way to build connections and make friends. So exciting. 2, the idea that she specifically calls them out, but it's not done when he's around.
Right.
The idea that it's very easy to diminish the value of that because you're standing
trying
behind...
to impress the person. Oh, sure.
Well, I was going to say, just from the practical perspective, you're standing behind someone that can protect you.
Yes.
She doesn't think about that. And it's not done in the, oh, I'm just a reckless idiot.
Right.
It's coming from the...
I assess the cost that I'm willing to pay it.
Well, no, just I cannot stand someone being treated that way.
Right.
That's the wrong thing. It's an idealist to the point that you could call it a reckless idiot because she's just thinking about that.
But it's the doing the right thing. The right thing is the right thing regardless of the practical complications for doing the right thing, right? Like that's how it works, right? And so, her saying that, and then he comes in, defends her. Yes, very important order.
Also, the idea that there's a lot of signs that she is into him, and like we are focusing screen time on the attraction that she is building up to him.
Yep.
And we have spent almost 0 of that on him. It is usually completely gender swapped. Like, in that he has only casually mentioned her appearance and that, like, damn, she's short. Like, she's small.
Right.
But there's very little of his attraction that has to do with her physical appearance. And oftentimes, with regards to anime romances, we don't really get into male appreciation attraction because the girls are so so intense that there's no nuance and fun there.
Right. Having the show start with a character acting on their attraction to the other person is just refreshing and also like a fun promise for the future of the series, even though it might totally be a thing where it's just oh, he's kind of cute, and I don't know, like I haven't thought about it to the degree of thinking of it as a crush or whatever, or being serious about liking him. Who knows, but just
my heart is
exactly. And so, oh hey, they take action. Right. Fantastic.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Oh, I was going to say that the idea that he spends most of his time, attraction-wise, thinking about the praise that she gave him.
Yeah, the things that she says to him and does and all of that. Yeah.
And the idea that for him, it's the regard, the facing him and taking him in and kind of seeing him versus in conjunction with and then I also speak to him as just as a human being. Like that's so powerful.
They're doing a really good job of showcasing why he would be emotionally connected to her
before he's attracted to her.
Yeah, exactly. Not just why he would be physically attracted to her. And so that's great to have. And now I want to go into a little bit of a spiel, and interject, because I don't know if this is something you experience at all, but literally earlier today, I was talking with a buddy of mine who is also like very tall, very like big person, right? Because he had thanked me bringing up the like ways in which I would sometimes try and make sure that I am showcasing that like I am a big person, but like if I'm upset, I'm not like I'm just upset, right? Like, you
don't have to be punished for making me upset or for being upset
right? Like,
around you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like I get that. I am a safe person, all of that, right? But also the feeling of the need to do that because the default that people can have is, oh, that's a big person. They could hurt me, right?
Yeah.
And I love that then, oh, hey, literally just a couple hours later, now I'm watching, an anime where that's like a big part of it, right?
Sure. I get basically the equivalent of that, but it's in my voice getting really loud. I have a lot of excitement that's just under the surface.
Yes.
And so when people actually engage with me, I can get really excited. I can get really vocal. And I have to remind myself to like tone it down, not my enthusiasm, but my volume, just because it can be overwhelming or intimidating or also potentially like stifling.
Right, yeah.
And so I kind of have to make sure that I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm...
Giving people space and all that.
Well, no, it's I'm not like trying to like push down on you. I am just really, really excited and I can check that. Because a lot of people respond defensively to certain types of things that could I don't want to use violence lightly here, but could be the early warning signs, the precursors to violence. Not to say like, oh, it's immediately like throwing punches, but the idea that there's such a thing as like verbal violence of like people yelling.
Oh, yeah.
But there's people being vocal in that they're like, I'm so excited. But it's like, oh, if you make wild gesticulating movements and you're big, like you're talking about, people could be like, oh.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, no, I'm just excited.
Right.
And then if it's you're starting to get really loud, you're getting excited. But to some people, it's like, oh, that makes me think of.
Big thing is being loud.
Big thing is being loud. I'm getting nervous subconsciously. Right. And so there's ways that we as tall guys, yes, I agree, can show conscientiousness and deference, because at some point we'll be in a safe environment where we can be ourselves in that regard.
Right.
But it is very it is very like
it can
I
be
sympathize
draining
with it so much to see someone who's like, yeah, I'm so actively holding myself back in these regards because everyone assumes the worst type of interpretation based on what they see and hear.
It's the, small person pissed off. Oh, they're pissed off. Big person pissed off. Are we about to have a crime? And so then going into the height difference romance stuff, right? Not just he's taller than her because he is really tall, but then her being a really short person. oh, hey, she's really short. Everyone's tall to her.
Yeah.
And so you have a literal mechanical reason for why it would make perfect sense for her to not see him as being scary at all. Because, like, oh, you're tall, that means
The difference
nothing.
between 5'11 and 6 foot doesn't matter a thing
Right.
to her at all. She's the best. In
Right,
it.
or 5'10 to 6'4", right? Like it's the
I was talking about the meme, but
oh, sure, yeah. But like and so there's because I am also in a height difference relationship, and there's something that I think is really really fun about the idea that like, wait a minute, so is it that all the people that are closer in on the bell curve end up finding each other, and then you have the outliers that are like, I am tall person. I am really short person.
I see.
yeah, exactly. And then it's like, oh hey, hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Where are you? Huh?
There's this dude connected with the fencing school that I go to, and he is a big dude. Like he's a decent couple inches taller than me, and
wide.
Like the kind of person where it's like you describe his hands as paws, and yes, that is the most accurate way to describe them. And the sweetest dude, and he would just he would make a point at the social events to be like, hey man, big smile, big hug, to me specifically.
Right.
And it would always just be one of those things.
We can be big together.
We can be big together. Yes, that's right. And it would always just make my heart so happy. And so I love to see stuff like that get represented in fiction and everything, because you can totally have your love interest protagonist be gigantic and all that stuff, because why not? That sometimes that comes with a particular experience.
It does.
But yeah.
But okay. All right, these are our characters. Rintaro and Wagari? Yeah. Okay. Really,
Let's go.
really sweet start here. I could see this romance relationship get baited out a long time, though. So don't do me dirty here, anime.
Yeah,
I hear it comes highly recommended. But we did do the thing of they're from different worlds. This is Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, sure.
How is this gonna work? And it's we know it's gonna work, but don't leave us in this position for a long time. Give us that opening where we see the friend groups mixing and mingling already, really quickly.
So I think we're in a position where they can drag it out, but in a way that could go really well, because we are starting from the standpoint of her being actively interested enough in order to take action.
And that's separate from school. That has nothing to do with school.
Right?
That's
Nothing
true.
to do with school.
Yeah.
But both of their attraction to each other is in such early stages that it'll... Okay.
For sure.
All right, we'll have to see with her how early of stages it is, right? But I feel like that gives it something where we can be in a position where we can have the progress be slow, but we're starting from a point where
we'll see. We'll see.
Interesting stuff will still be happening.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.